There we go. Hello, hello, testing. Alright, it looks like it's working. Cool. Trying to make sure everything's working. While we wait for some people, why don't I try and level up a little bit more? Hey, Whimsical. Oh, Tara died. Whoops. Mm-mm. She's the one who has the... Mm-mm. So I did do some leveling up earlier, but I figured why not just do a little bit more while we wait for the 10-minute mark to go off. It couldn't hurt, right? Next test preferred. Let's go ahead and give her all the way. Let her have her daddy. So I did pick up one item that I didn't have yesterday, which is this, a chainsaw. Which is going to make some of my fights a lot easier. It was something I had missed in Zozo, I just ran in real quick and got it. What's really sad is like this is the best XP I can get so far that I've noticed, and it's only like 200 and something XP. But look at how much XP they actually need to like level. That's crazy. But the good news is it's pretty good for their for their MP based stuff or for their learning. So slow in the Cure 1. Or Cure 2, I mean. We're at 6:06, we got 4 more minutes. Then I'll hit up a town and I'll recover all my stuff and then we'll start doing the story again. Okay. Make sure everybody's still got their optimal things equipped. The music's so horrible when it's sped up. Good news is everybody's got a few levels. This is the main crew I'm going to be using, it looks like, for right now. Celes will eventually come in and probably replace one of these two. But for right now, this is my main crew. Honestly, Celes probably should have replaced Setzer right now. Setzer's great, but until he gets his other ability, he's not as useful as he could be. If that makes any sense at all. Hey, Viral. Okay, yeah, that's why I don't have Celes. Okay. That's right. Okay. So then, yeah. This is my party for right now. Until I get Celes back. I was like, why don't I actually have Celes? And yeah, Viral, I'm just grinding until that 10-minute mark. I figured, you know, what's the harm in grinding right now? I already did grind a little bit earlier. Dang it. There we go. She's almost done. Just needs to learn Bolt 2. Just needs to learn Life 2. And you're still learning Cure 2, aren't you? Does anybody else have Cure 2 at a better rate? Yes. Unicorn does. Let's give him Unicorn. Down one last minute. And that's the 10-minute mark. Ooh, so close with her. You're still learning. You're still learning. Did you get your Cure 2? Almost. Okay, we can leave that on you. Alright, so like I said, that's the 10-minute mark, so we'll actually start now. That's not what I meant to do. Hit the wrong button. Let's go to a town. And we will go and get our HP and MP back. We'll go to the thingamajigger, take a nap. So the name of today's game is Shippo Doesn't Feel That Great, because he got some kind of stomach illness going on. So, the name of the game is, how long can Shippo go? Can he go for the full 4 hours, or will I have to call it early due to illness? We're gonna find out. Alright, now we'll just resave, make sure we got everything A-okay. I'm a multi-saver like that. Alright, now, if I remember correctly, I think, we wanted to go to Narshe, is what they were talking about, right? And check on the Esper? At least I believe that's what we're supposed to be doing, so let's find out. We've been waiting for you. This way, please. Oh, you're here! The people of Narsh have finally decided to battle the Empire. How did it go at Vector? Oh yeah, I see. I see. Your plan would combine Narsh's money with Vigara's machinery to storm the Empire. Not enough manpower, though. We have to open the sealed gate. To the Esper world? We'll never beat the Empire without them. When the gate has been opened, the Espers can attack from the east. We'll storm in at the same time from the north. No way around it. We must get the Espers to understand. We have to establish a bond of trust between humans and Espers. Only one person can do this. Terra! Half human, half Esper. My assistance is proof that such a bond can exist. She has a narrator voice in her head, don't worry about it. I'll do it. I'm the only one who can. The little gate stands at the eastern edge of the Empire. There's space there, but somehow we'll have to slip through. Whoa, I've been made! I am Lone Wolf, the pickpocket. I wanted that treasure. What you did get. Guess what we're gonna do, guys? Yeah! Get back here, you mofo. Look, they're twins! Hey, y'all are twins, get back here. Persistent, aren't you? By the way, did anybody but me catch the person at the top? Not were-rats? How would I ever survive a were-rat? Maybe I'll just throw some cards in its face, smack it with a sword, and then another sword. Oh yeah, Viral, so the thing that I was telling Whimsical, and I don't know if you were here at that time, was, so I did grab the chainsaw from Zozo. That was one of the items I had been missing, and so I did go ahead and just grab that real quick. Let's have funsies. Aww. I was hoping it would do something. But I guess not. Do 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 do. Oh, hey! You come back here with him. Halt! Don't move or this one's dust! I moved. Why can't I remember how to get to him? There we go. That's what it was. Come on. Yeah, got a wild one here. Whoa. Grr, you'll never get this gold hairpin. You're right, because I went to Boogles. Thank Kupo. Can you talk? Human loving, fast talking, street smart, slam dancing Moogle. Muggles. That old psycho Ramu came to me in a dream and told me to be expecting you. And now, I'm gonna join your party. If this is how it's gonna be, then take this. Bro just committed suicide. I'll wait in the airship, Kupo. What? Okay, so I can't do anything with this yet. But I did get the Mog Mog. Oh, Mogster, my Mogster, come back to me. Good use first. Auto crossbow them all. Auto crossbow them to the moon. Which also means now that we have Mog, we can get another character. I just gotta go get Mog first. Okay. And then I have to remember how to get to the other area. Kind of ridiculous. I got to on the airship to get in the airship, but whatever. Mog, God, stop being so fast. I guess for now we'll keep saying he is stronger. Okay. And so technically, Whimsical, we didn't kill a pickpocketer. That dude jumped off and killed himself. Dang it. Let's try that again. Mog, oh Mog. Go ahead and give you Cure 1 first, and then we'll go from there. Now the main thing was how to get to Umaru's room. Okay, so actually I looked into it. It looks like I cannot um, get Umaro until later on. That's okay. Edgar, why were you last? I need you to be first. But it's okay. Umaro's not really of much importance. He doesn't really talk much, and he's just literally a berserker. So, it was not necessary for us to get him. I like how once you know it, it's always the same. Never changes. That works. So how has your guys' day been today? Since you kind of know that mine's been full of stomach illness. Blech. I like the music, the Moogle music. Keep going. Keep going. There you go. Oh my god, you're still in my way. You're still in my Oh man, that one Moogle. Just like, no. Gotta be in the way. So it sounds like someone is, it's outside, so I guess someone's mowing, but it literally sounds like a vacuum cleaner. It sounds like someone's just vacuum cleaning the outside. And I'm sure you guys probably can't hear it, but it was driving me nuts there for a second. I was like, what is that, like, low humming noise? Okay, we can go do the story now. We got Mog. We can't get Umaro. Let's go do the story. But before we do the story, we're gonna get Mog a couple more dances, real quick. Yeah, mastered a new dance. I turned the ship and then just hit the wrong button. Yeah, the water dance, I believe it's possible to get at this point, but man, is it going to be annoying to get if I try to go get it. Because it's like this whole long workaround to get it. But the thing is like, apparently it's regarded as one of the best dances in the game. Ta-da. Why do I keep hitting the wrong button? Okay. Look at the Moogle. He's the boogling all moogly. Moogly googly. Googly moogly. Yeah, see, it's so stupid on the Veldt that you don't get any XP, but whatever. I guess they just programmed it that way because it'd be easier trying out to figure and adding XP and stuff for Gau jumping in and out of battle all crazy like. That's the way y'all want to play it. Yeah, let's not do that again. Wind song. Look at that magic cure. That's such a good cure. Not that I need it. Alright, that's it. I can't use that one, actually, because lighting is what heals him. That works. Mog's over here just like, let me cure you some more. Mog, calm down with the curing. Look, it's Terra's daddy. There we go. Kind of annoyed me that it missed the first time, but whatever. I would have used Motto in if it hadn't been for that miss. It's this way. Alright, now let's get the Water Rondo. Wee! Wee! Also, that's the other thing. I'm gonna try and do like side quests and stuff on the stream as well, like I did with Chrono Trigger. So it's really only gonna be leveling that people will miss. They won't miss the side quests. They won't miss me doing lock story and things like that. They won't miss any of those other things like that. Just me grinding, like you guys saw when you first came in. The water music here sounds so nice. It's very peaceful. Whee! I feel like someone with vertigo, though, would hate this. Like, if they had vertigo and they were trying to watch this, they'd be like, whoa, man, whoa. Like, I really love water in general, like, in real life. I'm not talking about video games stuff. Like, I love water in general. Like, drinking it's great. Swimming in water is great. My only real thing is I hate the beach. Like, I don't hate the beach for being a beach. I hate the beach because I've had bad experiences there. You know. So I don't like getting in the water at the beach really all that often because, you know, I've had a lot of close calls that have scared the ever-living daylights out of me. One of those close calls was a crab that was like right in the sand next to me that like came out at me because I was too close to it. And I was like, oh god, you know, I don't want to be pinched by a crab, man. I've seen that they can draw blood and things like that, so I really don't want to be pinched by a crab. Jeez. See, I don't think I've ever almost died at the beach, but I've almost received injury at the beach, you know? If that makes any sense. So we had the crab thing. When I was younger, maybe like 10 or so, I was at the beach and I saw something I thought was plastic. And, water causes metal to rust. It does, yes. Which is weird because, see, we're not made of metal, Viral, so therefore I don't think that it causes the same issues. Wait, can I get a chocobo from this town? Is there a chocobo porter anywhere in this town? Yeah, that plastic thing was a jellyfish, yes. And I picked it up. I got so lucky though, like so I don't even know, like the amount of luck that I had just had to be astronomical. I love that. Thanks, Viral. Thermally aggravated dihydrogen monoxide can cause third-degree burns upon skin exposure. Am I missing something here? I feel like I am. I haven't seen a stingray on the beach that I've been to. Like, see, now I live in North Texas, so I don't see them ever anymore. I don't never see beaches and stuff like that. But I never saw one when I was younger. I used to live down in the Gulf Shores area, and so that being said, lost my train of thought there. And I figured out where I was going. Thankfully for that. But no, that being said, I've never seen a stingray, so dude, that sucks. Like, that sounds horrible in so many different ways. But I mean, I've touched a stingray because, you know, when you're younger, you can go to like those exhibits at the aquarium and things like that. But I've never seen a stingray on the beach, nor have I ever like seen anyone injured by a stingray. So I'm sorry for your mom getting, you know, stabbed by a stingray. That sucks. But no, I've never seen a stingray. Mhm. I mean, like, I think stingrays are honestly like really interesting creatures, and I would love a chance to touch one again because, like I said, the last time I got to touch one, I was like a little kid, and we were like at an aquarium and things like that. You know, they have them in like the little shallow, whatever you want to call it, things. And so, while I know they're dangerous because of that barb thing, but they're also like super cute sometimes. Not gonna lie, you know. Ah. I wanted to go to one more place. It's over here. I think this is the last one I can get for now with the dances. I think. Well, actually, I might be able to get one more. But then the other one I can't get. There's still one I'm missing that I can't get. But yeah. But I mean, like, just seeing pictures of, like, the underbelly, they look super soft and cute, and so it just kind of makes me laugh. But like I said, I know they're dangerous because we all know the Steve Irwin story, you know, so. Excuse me. I think I can get one dance from here. Can I get in a fight on this first screen? I guess not. Yeah, he got real unlucky. However, though, speaking of Steve Irwin, like, his son is literally like him reincarnated. He really is. His son is just great, and literally acts the same way around animals and everything else like that, and has basically followed his footsteps. I mean, the daughter has too, but not as much. Yeah, not as much as the son. Like the son really has kind of taken it all on as like literally almost being a complete reincarnation of his dad in ways. So, but yes, Robert does really look like him. It is really shocking, and I mean, it's great though. It really is, because we need people like that. We've lost so many good people. You guys see like the Holy Trinity and holy things like that. People we've lost like Bob Ross and Steve Irwin and Mr. Rogers and stuff like that. And so like we need people like to well, we need people to replace them. So it's good that we have people that can technically replace them. I mean, it's sad they had to be replaced in the first place, but it's good there are people out there. So much for staying here and getting an in. It's fine, we'll just go back to Narshe. It's right up here anyways. Yeah, Kobe Bryant dying kind of sucked, but I think it hit the NBA world a lot harder than it hit the actual world, to be honest with you. And that's my opinion. I could never say that's true or false one way or the other, but yeah, it definitely was not a great day when Kobe Bryant died and things like that. What's actually something, yeah. Well, that makes sense, since, that's where he was living, and that's the team he was on and all that other stuff, But, what was I going to say? So, because people couldn't have enough respect, and because they're idiots, and I'm sorry, and I know that there might be some people who play this game who may one day see my stream and go like, fuck Shibbo, he's an idiot, but I believe that they're idiots. I'm sorry. I'm not a big fan of Call of Duty players to begin with, so that's already an issue with me. But even worse was people playing Call of Duty, the new one. At least I believe this is what it was. It was one of those games, one of those war games, and I believe it was Call of Duty. They were getting in helicopters, and they were like, "All right, guys, let's load up," in like the Warzone game or whatever it was. And so they would load up people. And they would be like, all right, let's go get the enemy and stuff like that. And then they would just dive bomb the ground and be like, Kobe! And I'm like, oh my god, for real? For real, people. So I read an article saying that they were taking the helicopters out of the game because people can't be respectful. And I was like, good. Like, I'm so tired. I used to play Call of Duty a little bit when I was younger. And, like, even as, like, a 20-year-old, 22, 24-year-old, I played it. And I would always hear those kids on there like, hey, fuck you, I fucked your mom last night, what you gonna do? You fuck your mom some more? And I'm like, why are these, like, 7-year-olds allowed to play this game? And of course, the game has a mature rating, but it's because these parents don't care. That's odd. No Imperial soldiers. Let's get this over with. And I know it from a fact. I've seen people who are like that, who are like, look, if I can just, let my child play some stupid game, even though I'm not monitoring them, and they can just be little a-holes all day long, as long as it doesn't bother me, I don't care. Who cares if it bothers other people, Because it's like some of us are actually trying to, just enjoy the game and have fun. And you get these a-holes that get in there blaring their music or talking about how they screwed your mom and things like that. Hello, Last. Nice to see that you're here now. Look, Last, we have the main character. We have Mog. Yeah, Lass was telling me one time when she was working that she had a kid who was literally running around the store, like, destroying things. And she said to the kid, hey, please don't do that, we need to keep the store clean and everything. And the mother comes up and goes, "Don't you tell my kid what to do." Like, bitch, tell your own kid what to do then. Stop being such an asshole. And it sucks because, like, these people think, these are the same people who are causing issues right now, who believe that even though there's a social construct of, like, how to act in society as a decent, normal human being, they believe these laws of society don't apply to them. That if they just break the laws of society, it won't matter. And one of these days, someone's gonna smack the shit out of that kid, or smack the shit out of the mom, or something. I'm not advocating people doing that by any means, don't get me wrong. But it's gonna happen. People are just gonna have enough, and they're not gonna want to deal with it anymore. Well, there you go. What made you finally say you quit, last? There we go. I knew the Tempest was just one of the characters. Oh man, this. Why did it take like a year for that to change? Okay, I need to... Dude, you know what's funny about that, Viral? Is, like, I'll be honest, she doesn't even have to market Fortnite to little kids, unless you mean the people who make Fortnite, then yeah. And I don't think that sucks for them because, you know, money in my pocket kind of deal. But, no, like, Last does not have to market to little kids at all for Fortnite. They just come in and go, "Hey, you got any of those V-Bucks? I need V-Bucks. Give me some V-Bucks. V-Bucks are my V-Bucks. Mom, I want V-Bucks." And it's like, oh my god. Haha, I got coin toss, which is what I needed for Setzer. But no, Last was telling me about a game, and I can't recall the name of it, so Last, you can probably recall the name of it. She was telling me about a game last night that literally failed at launch, and so, what a fucking V-Bucks. So it failed at launch, and so now they're relaunching the game. But what you can do is you can buy the game for like $30. Then, after you buy the game for $30, you can then pay for a monthly pass, the Culling 2, yes. You can then pay for like a monthly pass to play the game for the month because you only get one free game a day. So you had to buy the game for like $30, then you had to pay $30 a month to play the game. $5.99 for the game, but then it's like $30 for the game for the month or whatever to play it. Or you can pay like daily, I think she said. It was something like that. You can pay like daily or you can pay monthly. And I was like, are you insane? Okay, wait. She's correcting me. I'm wrong. Hold on. Hold on. I may have misunderstood. Also, Viral, while she's correcting me, V-Bucks are that's the money the real life money for the fake money for the game. You pay real life money for V-Bucks so you can buy costumes and stuff in the game like an idiot. Dang it, I gotta go back. So essentially V-Bucks is just whatever you want the currency to be for any other game that has currency models in it. There we go. Okay. Yeah, she said you get one free match a day. After that, it's 99 cents for 3 match tokens, or $5.99 to play unlimited for the month. So literally, you have to buy the game, and then you have to pay each day or pay for each month. And she said on launch there was only roughly 11 people a day playing it. See, people said that Fortnite was good, but not the Battle Royale feature. A lot of people said Fortnite was good for the other thing, the thing they were supposed to release for free, and then they switched it. The survival mode or whatever was supposed to be free, and the Battle Royale wasn't going to be free. And then they switched it after they gave us like a trial of the Battle Royale, and people loved it so much, they realized that if they just made the Battle Royale free, then they could, you know, do what they're doing now and make a bajillion dollars off of it. Yeah, Save the World, that's what it was called. Save the World was supposed to be good. But I mean, I tried Fortnite one time and decided I hate it. And now when I tell people I hate it, they're like, it's just because you suck at it. Like, that's the only reason I could hate a game. The only reason I could hate a game is because I suck at it. Let's think about all these other games I hate. And first off, let's even go further than that. Okay, I love Halo. I played the crap out of Halo, and I can't wait for the new Halo. You know, I'm going to want to play it. I'm sorry, I followed the story, and whether or not people think the story sucks or not, at this point, it's like I've already played so far in, I've got to finish it. Like I'm too far in. I can't go back now. You know? And so I like playing Halo as a first-person shooter. I also love when Halo does things like what's the word I'm looking for here? When Halo does things like lets you do the custom games. I love seeing what people come up with, and I love playing the custom games. I also have no problem with the regular stuff, you know, that's fun too. But I'm just like having more fun with my friends playing custom games. But I must hate Call of Duty because I suck at Call of Duty. I don't suck at Halo. I'm okay at Halo. I'm not amazing. But I must hate Call of Duty because I suck, you know, at first-person shooters. And I'm like, but I'm okay at Halo. So if I'm okay at Halo, would it serve that I'm okay at Call of Duty? You know, and I'm actually decent at Call of Duty. You know, I'm not bad at Call of Duty, but I'm not good at Call of Duty. I have a sister who plays Call of Duty. She loves it, you know, and she's crazy. So, I mean, like, she's crazy good. I'm sorry, she's not crazy. Maybe she is crazy. I don't know, but she's crazy good at the game, is what I meant to say. And so, you know, I look at her as kind of one of the issues, though, because, man, she was adamant about, like, oh, I'm not getting the next Call of Duty. It looks so horrible, and they're screwing over the players. And then, like, a month later, she was like, oh, me and my husband, we both pre-ordered the super $250 collector's edition. And I'm like, why? You could have just got one collector's edition and one regular edition and been fine with it. Why do you both... You're married. Why do you both have to have the collector's edition? What the heck? But back to my original point was I don't suck at Call of Duty as to why I hate it. I just don't like it. And a part of the reason I hate it is because of the people, the community. That's what I was. The community. I hate the community. the community is a bunch of a-holes who just like continuously act like a-holes, whether they're acting like that towards you or the enemy, because sometimes even though you're their friend, they'll act like that towards you. Worst experience I had playing Halo was I had a friend who had a friend who would get drunk and play with us, and he sucked. He sucked when he wasn't drunk. He sucked when he was drunk, you know. And it was just the most annoying thing ever, because he's like, he would die and he would be like, how come no one was there to save me? This is bullshit. Y'all fucking suck. And he's like negative 14 KD, you know? And I'm like, we've told you 1,000,001 times, stop running away from the group. Like, how many times do we have to tell you, dude? Like, when we're trying to hold down an area to get some points back, or to help each other, because obviously the other group outclasses us one-on-one. Yes, Drunk 117 reporting for duty. You know that Psycho is still friends with that dude? I found out the other day when I talked to him. So, you know, and he agrees. He agrees that dude could be annoying, but he's still friends with him. I'm like, dude, I can never play with that guy. He's so drives me nuts. Or like if you killed someone and he if you were fighting someone and he came up and was trying to kill the guy too, and you killed him. He wouldn't say, oh, I helped you or whatever. No, what he would say is, you stole my kill. And it's like, dude, we were fighting him first off. Like, I don't understand how that's even, a thing. Or if you would come up or like if he would get the kill, like if you were fighting the guy and he would get the kill, he'd be like, you're lucky I saved you. And it's like, oh my God, this mentality. I just want to slap this dude. I hate that I lost Tara, because I don't have a way to bring her back to life. I should have paid a little bit more attention to her HP. Oh well. I'll figure it out. Maybe somebody has life learned. But yeah. By the way, Whimsical, I like Mega Man 2. I don't suck at it exactly, but I'm not good at it either. If that makes any sense whatsoever. Like, I guess what I should be saying about that is, like, I can beat some of the Mega Man X games, but I can't really beat some of the Mega Man games. The regular Mega Man games are so hard to me. No matter how hard I try, they're hard. I think I've beaten 1 or 2 of the regular Mega Man games. But man, they are rough. I mean, X is still hard to me, but it's nowhere near as bad as, like the regular ones. And then as to what Viral was saying, yeah, basically everybody's just going to be using DMRs. I love Shovel Knight 2. I've beaten it, and whatnot. So it's not really been a big issue for me to say that, like, I suck at it because I've beaten it. But I'm the person who can beat it but not perfect it. Like, there's people who got all the extra BS stuff and whatever, and I have not gotten all the extra BS stuff and whatnot, So it's a little weird for me to speak on Dark Souls, because I'm kind of a Dark Souls fan, and I'm kind of not a Dark Souls fan. And I don't know how to put that in a better way to make more sense. I've played Demon's Souls and beaten it. I've played Dark Souls and beaten it. I've played Dark Souls 2 and beaten it. I have not beaten Dark Souls 3, and I have not beaten Bloodborne. However, I have played the anime version of the game, which is Code Vein, and I've gotten to the final boss, which I cannot beat. So, I'm decent at it, and I like the games themselves because they have a decent difficulty to them. However, I do not much appreciate some of the community. I do not really appreciate some of the community. I've never played Dark World, but I've played Super Meat Boy and beaten it, and I think Last has seen me play Super Meat Boy, and I've beaten some of the hard levels, but man, without dying is ridiculous. Like, it's just insane to me that people can beat a game like that and not die. Like, I can't even begin to imagine the absolute, like, amazing skill it must take to not die at a game like that. Oh, okay, okay, I gotcha. So I've played some, like I said, I played some of the Dark World levels then, and I beat a few of them. Yeah, the Platinum Trophy for Super Meat Boy is like, isn't it like beat everything 100% and beat each level without having a death or something like that? It's nuts to get the Platinum Trophy on the PS4. I don't know how they have it set up on the on Steam or whatever on the PC, but man, on the PS4, yeah, it's just beyond mind-boggling. But it's the same for like Mega Man. Before the Mega Man collections came out, I'm trying to remember which Mega Man it was that I had on Xbox or something. To get the 100% trophy for Mega Man, you had to beat the entire game without dying. And I'm like, what the dude, the best guy I know, to my knowledge, can beat the game without using a continue. No, wait. I think it was beating the game without getting hit. I think that's what it was. It was beat the game without getting hit, which is nuts. Oh wait, did it? Oh, it optimized. Okay. I was like, what happened? Yeah, I need the one on the PS1 Final Fantasy VII for, or the port that they ported over to the PS4, I should say. I need one for that. And the one I need is Go on a Date with Barrett. And literally, I've just been lazy. Like, I could have that trophy in no time. Yeah. Yeah, see, me and Last have the same trophy. We gotta go on a date with Barrett. And it's literally just come to, like, be sheer laziness on my part. Because I just don't wanna, like, go through the whole thing. Which is funny, because I only have to get to the gold saucer. I don't have to beat the game again. I've gotten every other trophy. I don't have to beat the game. I just gotta get to the gold saucer. And I could turn on all the BS cheat stuff, like ultimate limit break stuff all the time, and all the HP and MP, and it would still let me get the trophy. I'm just lazy. I'm lazy for not getting it. But it's like Indivisible. Last bought me a game called Indivisible, and man, that game is fun. If you guys have not looked into it, I would suggest looking into it. I believe there's some demos out there on PS4 and maybe on Steam. I'm not sure if there's a demo on PC, but I believe there's a demo on the PS4 at least. So, is it this one? Ah. Well, that's because the Steam version and the PlayStation version, essentially, they let them just do whatever they want with the trophies. And so, the trophies, you know, the trophies are able to be different on the PS4 and the PC, essentially, because they're allowed to, like, make up different things for them. A ninja? Mom, can you stop stumbling? Why are you stumbling so much? That's the question. But, okay, so wait, you waited 5 years for Indivisible? So have you played Indivisible? Viral? I feel like you have, by the way that you're talking about it. Nuts! I thought I had the monopoly on the stuff buried in the plaza beneath the grand stairway. Every time he stumbles, what the heck? Yeah, I mean, they could definitely have better ports. I don't think they need a perfect port, but man, they could have had better ports than what they chose. So, it's definitely one of those things. Like, the 7 port on the PS4 is okay. You know, it's okay. But it could be better. Let's just be honest. They didn't choose all the best options to make for something when they were porting stuff. They just kind of said, screw it, let's do what we got easy, and let's make some money off of it. And I'm really unhappy they chose to do things like that. Which is why I'm glad to see they've actually put some, like, kind of love and care into Final Fantasy VII Remake. You know, because at least it's not, like, horrific. It could have been horrific. Well, you're talking about for Final Fantasy VIII, right? Because they still have the source code for 7, don't they? They just lost the source code for 8. Oh, I didn't know they had also lost the source code for 7 as well. I thought it was just for 8. Like I said, though, I wasn't disappointed with 7's remake. I kind of was disappointed originally when I first started playing it, but the more I played it, the more I was like, okay. And then when I finally got to the end, I was like, okay, I can't wait to see what they do next. Which, unfortunately, don't say any spoilers, by the way, because I know, like, Last has not played the game and wants to play it, and she doesn't want any spoilers. So if anybody's played 7 Remake and whatnot, please don't say any spoilers. But with how the ending was, I was so prepared for the next game, but with how they've been talking about how they're like, no, we actually want to, like, basically keep everything exactly the same after we've basically tried to change everything. I really take issue with what the heck's going on, you know? Can you mofos stop sucking all the life out of my characters? But see, the thing is they could go back in and they could fix the PC version. I mean, it's never going to be perfect, but they could fix it. I mean, they could take what they have and they could fix it. But that would cost them time, effort, and money, which they don't want to do when they already can make money off it how it is. So, you know, if you can make money off of something without having to put in too much effort, why do that? Which is exactly my issue with anime games. Like, I like anime games, but man, do I hate the people making the anime games right now. And the reason I hate the people making the anime games, sorry, I didn't actually go into that. The reason I hate the people making the anime games right now is because of the fact that They just take any fucking anime that gets made and goes, what could we do to make money with the least amount of effort possible? A fighting game. And I was like, what in the hell are you guys doing? And they're like, minimal effort, maximum profit. By the way, I like how it says Magicite, but it really is just a chunk of Magicite. It should be in my... There it is. Summons random espers. And now we have the Atma weapon. All in all, I mean, it's nice that I can play Final Fantasy VII and Final Fantasy VIII on my newer systems and things like that, or I can play it on the PCE and things like that. But yeah, I really do wish that they were able to make a perfect port. So, unfortunately, we just deal with what we can deal with. Oh no, Mog stumbled yet again. I don't even know why I dance. I should just straight up attack. Because he just keeps failing. I mean, when he doesn't fail, it's great. He does max damage on all kinds of stuff. See, I like 9, but the problem I have with 9 is its trophy system. I would love to Platinum 9 because I do like 9 so much. I think 9 is such a great game. But the trophy they put in there for what's it called? For the PS4 version, I don't know if it's on... I don't know if it's on the Steam version. You know? But, yeah. The jump rope achievement is there. Dang it, I should not have stepped on that. Oh well. I don't think I can get that thing now. I might be able to, but I don't think I can. How is jump roping 1,000 times easy as hell? Is there some kind of trick that I don't know? Because I'm gonna go insane. Besides the turbo controller. Don't say turbo controller, because no. Oh, okay. So again, if you basically cheat, you know, it's fine. But again, I can't use that on the PS4 version. So tell me how it's easy on the PS4 version. Like, I literally have people bitch about the Final Fantasy X lightning dodging 200 times. And I'm like, that's nothing. That's literally nothing. Oh, okay. I like that your only response is get good. Is there an easy way to get it on the PS4 version? No, get good. Oh, well, thank you, Dark Souls. But yeah. It's just nuts. By the way, if I had a better setup and I had a shirt on, because I don't usually wear a shirt because it's comfy not to wear a shirt, I would stream with a camera, because I have a camera that's on my my computer that I could use. But because I don't have a better setup and I'm actually like just chilling on my bed with my laptop, you know, then I'm not going to be doing anything with a camera right now. Maybe one of these days. Maybe one of these days. But right now, no. Not right now. Because the best thing I could do is I have like a little table I could put my thing on, and I could sit it on that, and then I could play. But Um, I lost my train of thought. But I just, it's not as comfortable as me being able to just chill and talk to you guys right now. So for right now, I'm just gonna chill and talk to you guys like I am. And one day in the future, we may talk about me putting the camera on and things like that. Stumble again. Every freaking time he's gotta stumble. Mog, I need you to get better at dancing. Twice. Twice in a row he stumbled. I could have 2 attacks instead of this. There we go. But yeah, so in a different Discord, one that's like basically a JRPG Discord. They were talking about yeah, I need a new Mog. But he's the only Mog they have. All the rest of them are like Kupopo and stuff and weird ass names. But what was I gonna say? What was I going to say? Oh, so I'm in another Discord where they talk about like a lot of JRPGs and stuff and whatnot, and that's where like a couple of my other people are from, like Rev, he comes from there, and Evan comes from there, and I think that's a bit all that's come from there so far that's watched my stream. I would like to get some other people like Chrono and Knight and stuff to come. Oh, Smahire has come from there as well. But anyways, so they were talking, one of them was talking about how Ys 1 sucks so much because the way the fight system is it's a bump system. And it's not that the bump system sucks. It's that the, what's the word I'm looking for here? It's not that the bump system sucks, it's that the final boss sucks. Because apparently the final boss is essentially, the final boss is essentially not teleporting around the room, running around the room like the Windows logo did in the old screensaver stuff. But while he's running around, like the floor is disappearing and things like that, and they're like, it's just BS. And I was like, you know, if you guys hate it so much, I wouldn't be opposed to streaming it, you know, and letting y'all guys feel some of my my anguish and whatnot, you know. Like, I'll do it. I'll go for it. I've beaten it once. I know I have. I have it on Steam, and I'm 90% sure I've beaten the damn game. I could be wrong, but I'm fairly sure I've beaten it. I love Ys. Is the Dark Fact fight the final boss, or is that another fight? Oop. Okay, she's still learning. He's still learning that, but can I get Unicorn off of him, maybe? He's learned Maduin. He's learned that. No. Let's do Shiva for now. I don't think I did it on the hardest difficulty, but like I said, I'm fairly sure I beat it. He's still learning. Okay. Alright, last. I'll still be here. I mean, well, I think I'll still be here. The name of the game today was See How Long I Can Last, because, I don't feel well. But I am going to try and last for the entire 4 hours, which we are already down an hour and almost a half, so look at that, and I feel fine. I think it's kind of mostly past, which is good, because earlier today I felt like garbage. But I mean, if that's the thing that people would want to see, like, again, it's a retro game, I have it on Steam, I'm pretty sure it'll work. If not, I'm sure I can figure out a workaround to make it work somewhere else, you know, and still stream it. So, that's my whole thing. Is like I am willing to take suggestions on some games, particularly retro games, because I can get most any retro game out there. Technically speaking, you know. So it's okay, like, if y'all come in and you recommend a retro game. Oh yeah, yeah, but it's so funny too to me. It really is kind of funny because people like there's tons of people who don't know about Ys, but it's got so many ports because it's so well loved and the community behind it supports it, and it is finally kind of becoming a more popular westernized thing, thanks to Lacrimosa of Dana. I think that's what it's called, right? That's number 8. Because of Lacrimosa of Dana or whatever, it's becoming more and more of a actual, like, people know this JRPG now. They know it, and they're going back and looking at some of the other ones, which is also partly why we're getting Memories of Celceta ported over to the PS4 from the PS Vita or whatever, because of that exact thing. But the reason I ask about, like, for y'all to give me suggestions now is so this I can talk about it with some other people. We can talk about it, other people, and we can kind of start deciding on a game for me to play next. Because Chrono Trigger was over way faster than I thought it was. 4 days? 4 days is all it took to beat Chrono Trigger, and I was like, what the hell just happened? I was very surprised. Now, granted, it's not like I went through, and got every single ending, because that would be forever. I could still get a couple of endings real easily now that I have New Game Plus and things like that, but, it was really just for the story. I was really playing it for the story. Do Final Fantasy V blind, huh? It won't be fully blind. I have actually started the game, and I do know the story behind it. So I at least know, like the villains and heroes and stuff like that, and I know some of the stuff that goes on. It won't be fully blind, because I have played the beginning of it. Like I know about Boko and Bartz and everything like that and whatnot. But I mean, it's definitely an option out there. I could definitely try to do Final Fantasy V, because then I would have to beat Final Fantasy V if I started it on my stream, and I've never beaten Final Fantasy V. It ends up boring me, and I've never beaten it. So I mean, it's definitely an option. This is the sealed gate. What an eerie place. From here on, it's all up to Terra. Terra, the gate, quickly! That's assuming that my laptop could handle it. I did see that, but it's assuming that it could. Kefka, you followed us. The Emperor was right. Let Terra fall into your hands and you'd open the gate for us. How does it feel to know you've been working for us? Now I fear you've outlived your usefulness. You'd better... oh, wait. That's them. You'd better think again, Kefka. Oh, dear. You want to fight me? This is just dreadful. Keep Kefka busy until Terra slips through the gate. So the issue here being with that is that I've done the PS1 stuff, and it works, but the sound doesn't work. Look, the door's opening. Espers, please heed my call. Oh my god, if I played Xenosaga, we'd end up getting another motherfucker in here watching me for sure. Because he's been begging me to play it. He's like, you don't understand. If you played it, you would love Xenosaga. It would be your favorite game. It opened! Terra! I, I, I feel so anxious! Something's coming! What PS1 emulator would that be? You're gonna have to give me a second. I don't think I have it anymore because it wouldn't work. Or maybe I deleted it. I'm looking for it. Oh wait, here we go. Hold on. Let's see if this is it. It was EPSXE. That's what it was. Sorry if I keep stopping and going, by the way. I've been trying to move stuff around and it's making me move the image. Frightful energy! Look, there goes an Esper. That one's a snake. And there goes another Shiva-looking thing. Wow! And there goes something else. Terra! Well, I tried to use RetroArch as well, but man, RetroArch is confusing as crap to me. Hey, the gate! So a lot of people recommend RetroArch, but I can't stand it. Because I can't figure it out, mostly. What about the Espers? Look, let's return to the airship. Right, and see, so if I have to settle for something less, then it might be like, well, I probably need to settle for something less for PS2 as well. By the way, I'm sorry if you hear me burp or whatever, I apologize because I'm still dealing with some of the stomach issues. Yeah, like I was having issues when like ZSNES wasn't working the way I wanted it to anymore, and switching over to this, which is SNES 9X. What happened? The Espers flew off together. Then the Empire citizens ran off as though they were terrified. Which way did the Espers go? Toward the capital. Vector. We're almost at Vector. There, what's that? What's wrong, Terra? I can feel it. It's coming closer and closer. What do you mean you can feel it? It was glowing. What's that? It can't be. An Esper? It's coming! Watch out, Terra! 99% sure that was Bahamut. What was that? Setzer, get down! That was a Bison. That was a Bismarck. That was a Kerblinkle. I don't know what that was. Go... Espers? Where are they going? They were mad. They seemed angry. No. Stop. Please, don't go. Forget that. What's with this vibration? Is it from the Espers? Setzer. I've lost control. We're going down. We're going down. Well, like I said, I've changed over to SNES 9X now from Z-SNES. So, I mean, you know, at least I'm running on that now. I like how you hear, like, fire sounds. But, if I remember correctly, the Blackjack is not destroyed. Not yet. Yeah, see, it's still in one piece. For the time being, I don't own the skies. Customers? See, the problem is that my machine kind of is crappier. You know, I mean, things work, but it's kind of crappier, so I have to be careful with what I can play and run. I can always try the PS2 and see what happens, but, I mean, there's a good chance that it just won't work. The town of Miranda. But like I have Dolphin and Project 64 and things like that. And Project 64 seems to work fairly well, so I could always do 64 stuff. I'd have to double check Dolphin because I can't quite remember if that works as well as I need it to. No, I wouldn't be trying to run any. No, just its basic definition of what it came in originally. You know? That's the only thing I'd be playing it on. Whatever it came on originally is what I would be dealing with. I wouldn't be trying to bump it up to anything crazy. Well, I know Dolphin was working, but remember, I've had that issue with my computer since the last time I was doing anything like that. I've only been running this basically since then. So I definitely need to like go back in and try all that stuff out before I even decide to like try and do something like that. That's why I've been kind of mainly sticking with like retro, like NES, SNES, and like Sega. I don't actually have Sega right now, but I mean, it's something I could probably get, if we're going to be honest about it. My love hasn't sent me back any letters since he's been gone. I'm sick with worry. Aishaya? I don't even know how you pronounce that. Say, you want to get hitched? See, I would want to say it's Aisha, but I don't think that's Aisha. Aishaya! Aishaya! Woof woof! This is our only means of recreation, dogfights. Scram! Place all bets here. This town is ours to play with. You should hear the gossip floating around here. My dog's the fiercest. Dude, you're like 7. Like fucking 7, dude. My son's been forced to serve in the Empire's army. Sin and Albrook too fell to the Empire. I cannot kill those people for running a dogfight. Miranda used to be the continent's most beautiful town. Look what the Emperor's done to it. These troopers are crazy. How long can things keep going on like this? Well, we gotta take the long trip on foot. If only Shadow were here. I mean, are you saying that because Shadow would win every dogfight? I'm sorry, Whimsical. It was only a joke made of fantasy characters that are not real and made of data. Oh shit! That's how Digimon started! Speaking of Digimon, there's a couple of really good games out there that I actually like to play. And I want to play... There's another one I want to play that I don't have the money to get right now, which is the second Cyber Sleuth game. I played the first one and liked it because it played like an RP. It played like a JRPG would, you know. You get a team and they battle and things like that, and I loved it. So I played and beat the first Cyber Sleuth because it was fun, but I have not had a chance to get the second Cyber Sleuth game. Can't remember what it's called. Hacker's Memory, I think, is the second one. But I really want to play it. See, it's really hard, Viral, because I could see that, like, I could see them both in my mind, and I can kind of like both of them. But I do feel like 2D sprites in a 3D world looks a little bit more out of place than 3D characters in a 2D world. In a 2D background. You know? That being said, though, I kind of feel like both of them are out of place. Alright, Whimsical, I will still be here, I believe. I should still be here. Because isn't like the port for Final Fantasy VI, the mobile port, doesn't the mobile port do something like that, where they kind of make like a more 3D-ish model on like a 2D background? If I had to choose between like Final Fantasy Tactics and Final Fantasy 7 or 9, like it's kind of not fair though, because I like Final Fantasy. I like the way Final Fantasy 9 did it. I don't like the way Final Fantasy 7 did it, but I do like the way that Final Fantasy Tactics looks overall with its fight system and stuff like that. The way that it's like technically a 3D world that you can turn around and stuff like that. So that being said, I really don't know. I guess I like 9 the best though out of that. So, you know, 9's version of how they're doing things is probably the best way I like doing it. The only thing I really remember from Final Fantasy VI's port, its mobile port, was it looked like the characters were like smoothed out, and I mean like not like they looked smoother, like someone took any edges off of them and just like smoothed them down, like they took like a sander and smoothed their ass to make them like super smooth looking. Everything's just gonna slide right off of them, kind of deal. What on earth? What's going on? Fire, good. Redrawn like poop. Well, I guess what I meant, like, by what I was, like, I don't know if you've ever seen, like, SpongeBob, and I'm not, like, a big SpongeBob fan, but I've seen episodes of SpongeBob. There's the episode of SpongeBob where, like, he gets really, like, smooth instead of being all square, you know? He kind of becomes, like, a half circle on his head or whatever. And so, he's just super duper smoothed out. And it just looks weird. And so to me, they look weird in that aspect. Like they've been overly smoothed out. Give me 1 second, by the way. Trying to get something off of me. I had hurt my knee a little while back, and I'm still dealing with some of the repercussions of hurting it. So I've been wearing a knee brace, and so I'm trying to get the knee brace off right now because it's bothering the crap out of me. Oh, much better. The Emperor is expecting you this way. No. Yes, a polished turd. That's one way to say it. There you go. Emperor Gestahl waits inside. Oh my god, my leg itches from that stupid freaking knee brace. Like, it's really good, but, man, it gets tight on me, and it, like, when I take it off, my skin itches because of the fact that it's all trying to uncompress my skin. I've lost my will to fight. The Emperor's had a change of heart. Cid! The Espers came to save their friends. When they learned the others had perished, they went to berserk and trashed the town. Never will I forget their streaks of rage. We're hanging up our weapons and armor for good. The power of those Espers, I had no idea. They'll shred the world. We must get them to understand that we are no longer at war. No human's going to make them sit down and listen. But for now, my friends, let us feast and rejoice. There's some people here who prefer to keep fighting. What the hell is that? Barkley, shut up and jam. What? Please, before we dine, talk to as many soldiers as you can. Make them understand. Please talk to as many soldiers as you can. You have 4 minutes until dinner. Kefka's been in prison for war crimes. Oh, I can't really... I was going to go through this because I forgot the timer keeps going. So unfortunately, I can't really read what they're saying. Ah, 'cause you want to fight, eh? Well, take one of these, and take a couple of these, and that'll teach you. Next time, you think twice about fighting me, eh? The dude sitting on the toilet opposes peace. Proto-Neo, New York, where Charles Barkley lives in guilt after he's blown him in Manhattan with a chaos dunk? What the holy crap? Charles Barkley, what have you done? I'm sorry, everyone. I didn't know the effects of my chaos dunk. Motherfucker, you named it Chaos Dunk. What did you think would happen? I like how that guy said, "You're not welcome," but he didn't want to fight me. I'm already under 2 minutes. Kill him faster. Oh, so it's not... Dang it, I hate when you try to go around a guy and they go the exact same way you do. Waste so much time for that one little cutscene. Yeah, great. It's probably the last guy I can do too, huh? As far as I know, that's all the people I can talk to. That evening, the banquet with the Emperor took place. So it's post-cyber-apocalyptic. So it was already cyber-apocalyptic, but now it's past that even. This way, please. You can count me in as a returner. imagine all of us here together sharing a meal. First, we must have a toast. Well then, to our hometowns. As you know, Kefka's in jail for war crimes. What shall we do with him? Well, let's let him stew in his cell for a while, then we'll decide what to do. I truly apologize about the poisoning of Doma. No one dreamed Kefka would use poison. I'm so terribly sorry. Kefka's being severely punished, and we're cleaning up the poison. By the way, with regard to General Cells, Kefka was lying. General Cells realized the war was stupid before anyone else. That's why she joined the Returners. Any other questions for me? My desire for power got the best of me. Now I've come to my senses. With your permission, I'd like to talk about the Espers. I feel we need each other's help at this time. Some of my men refused to embrace peace. I felt they'd understand if they actually met you face to face. My empire has been decimated by the Espers that emerged from a sealed gate. They're acting spiteful. Unless they're stopped, they'll rip the world asunder. After the Espers went on the red page, I knew I couldn't go on with my war. I asked myself why it started in the first place. By the way, about those questions you asked me, which did you ask me first? Right. Anyway, more than anything, I want peace. That's my true dream. I might have had one. Hold on, guys. Sorry about that. I'm back. Right. Anyway, more than anything, I want peace. That's my true dream. I want you to understand that. You seem a bit tired. Care for a rest break? All will be put right if we can achieve peace. It's also funny that he's gonna eat dinner and it's like, it's almost 6 o'clock this time, so he's eating dinner rather early in my opinion, because I usually don't eat until after 6. but what's sad is I don't know when I'm eating tonight because it's already 8 o'clock. Is there anything you wish to hear me say? I understand. I'm truly sorry for what I've done. Now I must ask for a favor. After they devastated my empire, the Espers headed northward toward Crescent Island. They must be found. We must tell them we're no longer their enemy. After all that I have put them through, it is up to me to set things right. That is why I need to borrow Terra's power. Only Terra can bridge the gap between Esper and human. We must make for Crescent Island and board the freighter from Albrook. Will you accompany me? I'll have my finest warrior accompany us, General Leo. Looks like fucking Guile from the side. I'm General Leo. Nice to meet you. You're Cyan, liege to the King of Doma. Please forgive me for not being there to stop Kefka. That wasn't your fault. I'll be waiting for you in Albrook. We must find the Espers and come to terms with them. You are our last hope. If Terra goes, I'll go. The hell you will. Locke, thank you. The rest of you wait here. I smell a rat. Agreed. It's hard to trust the Emperor just like that. We'll stay here and investigate. Please do. Leave no stone unturned. Right, and you be careful. Great. I have Locke now. Well, at least he got leveled up. Take it off my ammo weapon. Oh, dang it. Nobody has sprint shoes on. Okay, they lead to the same room. And you're just face planting into a wall. A message from the Emperor. Because you were able to talk to so many soldiers, you will be rewarded as follows. Imperial troops have withdrawn from South Figaro. In addition, our troops have also pulled out of Doma. We hereby give you the right to take any weapons you desire from the Imperial base to the east near the sealed gate. And this is from the Emperor himself, Tintinaba. Well. It is amazing that Whimsy went to go eat dinner and we got to play dinner. Da-da-da. another of the Empire's generals and a person I hired in town will be traveling with us. Let me introduce General Stellus and Shadow. Is something wrong? Our departure is until tomorrow. I've arranged some lodging for you. Please get some rest. Stellus. She's gone. Like a lightning. Stellus. I'm working for the Empire, but don't worry. I'm not going to garrote you. Wolfie, woofie, woof, woof. Amber Alert. Stellus. Come on, why won't you speak to me? Even if it was only a little, I doubted you, but I'm still your friend. Stellus. Alright, we had a nap. Now let's get on the boat. Right, let's go. All systems are A-OK. We should arrive tomorrow. We should arrive tomorrow morning. Why not rest until then? You all right? Looks like you're feeling better. funny, isn't it? I was used by the Empire, even had my thoughts ripped from me. But here I am cooperating with the enemy. People are people. Not all of us are like Kefka. What? What's with you? I knew you were being used as a kind of biological weapon. And because I didn't do anything about it, I'm no different than Kefka. I'm the product of a human and Esper. Will I ever be able to love someone? Of course. But I haven't felt that way yet. You're just young, but I understand what you mean. I understand only too well. But I want to know what love is now. Who is it? Thought I'd sleep out under the stars. Did you hear what we were just talking about? I didn't mean to overhear anything. Thank you. I must help you. You must look within for answers. Terra. In this world of many like me who've killed their emotions, don't forget that. I think I'm gonna... Not a word of this to anyone else, oh Shrouded One. I think I'm gonna... I like how Shadow just walks off too. He's like, I'm done. I'm not here for your vomit session. We're almost at Crescent Island. When we disembark, we'll split into two groups. Celes and I will form one group. Terra, you go with Locke and Shadow. If you spot the Espers, report at once. Let's go. Shadow. Oh. Hey, Locke. Come on. Oh no, a Cephler and a Baskerville. Look, Shadow's already a better thief than Locke ever was. How sad is that? Oh, we've almost entered to the town. Almost. There we go. Alright. What you want with me? An elderly gentleman, pure of heart and learned in the ways of monsters. Espus? Espus? Not really familiar with that word. But you've heard of it before. Nope, can't say I have. Honestly, can't say I have. That's odd. Grandpa! Hey! What in blazes, what are you doing? In her picture, she captures everything. Forest, water, light, the very essence of life. Grandpa, who are these people? Friends? Can they use magic too? Yeah, hush! What a cute doggy. Get away, he bites. Go to your room. I will not. What a fussy old man. Please leave us. Well, alright. Oh boy, seems like your dog. What a sweet puppy. This is terrible. Sorry. No problem. The dog usually doesn't like people, though. Please excuse her. She's just young. This is just a backwater village. We can tell you nothing about your Espers. I see. There's something wrong here. Let's have a look around. Thanks for your time. Sorry, I couldn't have been more helpful. Interceptor, come. Oh, all right. Have you met Little Realm? She loves to paint pictures. Wonder if she'd do my portrait. Old Man Strago looks like he's on his last legs, but he used to be a powerful warrior. Welcome. Magic? What is this magic? Have you talked to Old Man Strago? do so, and the innkeeper may be more reasonable. Alright, good night, Viral. Hey, we'd see one of Shadow's dreams, I think. Nope. This is awful. Realm's chief. Realm's in danger? Yes. She was at the neighbor's house when a fire broke out. I won't be able to stand it if something happens to her. Please, won't you help? Shadow. Interceptor, where are you? Realm's inside that house. Realm! What are you doing? Flames be gone! Magic is forbidden. Magic? I don't care. Realm's inside. Nope, that's definitely not the best 15 easy tries. Dang it. so lock's useless. Okay, so I can never read that. Okay, double dragon. Oh crap, I didn't, well, whatever. Hey, newbie. Realm, where are you? Realm! Oh, too late! Yep. Easy enough, at least. Let's get out of here. I'll use a smoke bomb. Are you okay? Yes, thanks, Grandpa. Savior, thanks for these people. Thank you. Thank you. I guess our town's little secret is out now. Can everyone here use magic? What's going on? This is the village of the Mage Warriors. Long ago, humans used magicite to gain magical powers. They came to be known as Mage Warriors. But I thought they perished centuries ago. After the War of the Magi, the Espers fled to their new world, stood behind a gate. They wished to live peacefully without fear of being used by humans. They left us here to fend for ourselves. But we were despised by normal people. Everyone felt we had begun the war. They sent people to hunt us down like animals. There weren't even any trials. Even though the only difference was that you could use magic? A few mage warriors escaped and found their way here. They were our ancestors. Our powers have weakened over time, but some of it remains. Look, if you're up to it, we could use your help. So, you're after the Espers, eh? Well, I owe you for saving Realm. I'll help you find your Espers. Me too, me too. I don't think so. What a fuddy-duddy. But where do we start looking? If they're here, they must be hiding in the mountains to the west. Why there? Those mountains have powerful magical properties. They say the Espers were created there. Maybe they were drawn to the place. I think it's worth a look. What a fuddy-duddy. Hold on one second. Don't misunderstand me. I just wanted my dog back. Going somewhere? I'll search for the Espers in my own way. Interceptor, come. So I'm really trying to decide, Doobie, if I should continue on or if I should just stop here and end it early. Because before you came in, I had Viral for a little bit, but then he left, and so I was alone for probably about 20 minutes, you know. But it's just not very conducive to just be doing this for like 0 to 1 people, you know. So I'm wondering if I should just stop for the day and maybe regroup and everything. Maybe even take a day off. Well, thank you to everybody who did show up and comment and everything. I'm gonna regroup and I'll let people know when the next time we'll be streaming. I don't know if it'll be tomorrow. I don't know. It may take a day or so and regroup, but we'll see. Anyways, thank you guys for those that came and were watching and everything.